likely talking to?
Old.
Raise your hand. Guardy.
A stranger?
A stranger, maybe? Okay, so you're being, like, respectful? Is that what you're saying? Maybe a stranger? What else? Who are you possibly talking to?
An older woman.
An older woman? Okay, good. So if the story's called Thank You Man, and we just watched the video about Langston Hughes, can you make an inference about what the story may be about? Make a guess. It's not going to be wrong, I promise.
Wait, what's the question?
Jeff.
What?
If the story's called Thank You Ma'am, and we just watched the video about Langston Hughes, can you make an inference about what the story may be about?
His grandmother?
Maybe his grandmother, okay. What else? Hunter.
The guy's trying to rob the lady, but the lady gives him something instead of him having to rob her.
Okay, wow, you know all of that by just making an inference?
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. Okay, anyone else? What do you think the story may be about? Kevin. About him? So maybe it's about his own life? Okay, so maybe, okay, those are really great inferences, guys. Now we are going to read the background knowledge on the paper. Who wants to read? Okay, Shannon, nice and loud for me, okay?
About the opera? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Langston Hughes, 1902 through 1967, began his writing career early. By 8th grade, he was named the class poet, and he regularly wrote verse for his high school magazine. Hughes entered Columbia University in 1921 and discovered the art scene in Harlem. He became a prominent figure in the Harlem Renaissance. His poetry, plays, and stories frequently focus on African American experience, particularly on the struggles and feelings of individuals. His poetry especially was informed by the rhythm of jazz and blues of African American music.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Jenny. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so it tells us right now on the background knowledge that he focuses on the African American experience. Okay, so we are going to start reading aloud. Okay, I want to do a popcorn read. Does everyone know how that works?
Yes.
Okay, so after you read, I want you to call on someone else to begin reading. When it gets to the dialogue, I'm going to read that part for you guys. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay. All right, everyone should be on the very first page. Okay, Hunter, will you read nice and loud so everyone can hear you, please?
She was a large woman with a large purse that had everything in it but a hammer and nails. It had a long strap, and she carried it slung across her shoulder. It was about 11 o'clock at night, dark, and she was walking alone when a boy ran up behind her and tried to snatch her purse. The strap broke with a sudden single tug the boy gave it from behind. But the boy's weight and the weight of the purse combined caused him to lose his balance. Instead of taking off full blast as he hoped, the boy fell on his back on the sidewalk and his legs flew up. The large woman simply turned around and kicked him right square in the blue jean sitter. Then she reached down, picked the boy up by his shirt front, and shook him until his teeth rattled.
Okay, thank you. All right, so somebody set the scene for me. What's going on so far? Who are we introduced to?
The boy and the large woman.
Sarai. What's going on so far?
It's like late at night, it's dark out, only light that is producing from the street lights. There's a large woman walking around, isn't it? And out of nowhere, a boy comes and tries to rob her practically. He tries to take her purse, and he doesn't succeed. He falls on the floor, and then the lady takes him.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're introduced to two people, okay? Kaisha, can you describe the woman so far for me? I know we only got a little bit of a description, but can you describe her for me?
She's a large woman minding her own business with a large purse that had everything but hammer and nails.
Okay, good. So what do you think that means? It has everything in it but hammer and nails.
She came prepared.
Kevin.
She they need like something to defend her for when the boy comes or something?
Okay, maybe. That's a good inference. What else? Tiffany.
That means she has like if you were to ask her for something, she'd already have it.
Good. So she pretty much has everything that she could possibly own in this purse, right? Okay, so on this slide when it says, the large woman simply turned around and kicked him right square in his blue jean sitter. What do you think that means? Hunter.
He kicked him in the balls.
No. No, the blue jean sitter.
Oh, she kicked him in the butt.
Okay, she kicks him right in the butt. Okay, would you be scared of this woman?
No.
She sounds a little tough, doesn't she? She sounds a little tough. All right, guys, settle down. We're going to move on. Rebecca, will you read the next 2 paragraphs for me?
Wait, you said we're doing popcorn.
Rebecca, go ahead. Read the next 2 paragraphs.
You said you read the dialogue.
I'm telling you, just go ahead and pick back up. Okay?
After that woman said, "Pick up my pocketbook, boy, and give it here," she still held him tightly, but she bent down enough to permit him to stoop and pick up her purse. Then she said, "Now ain't you ashamed of yourself?"
Okay, I'm going to pick up. Listen very, very carefully, okay, to the words right now. Okay, that's good.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're